there, and welcome back to another episode of Be Encouraged Moments.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we are talking about giants.
Giants.
No giant is stronger than me, but who's the me in that scenario? Well, I want to ask you a question first. Are there things in your life that frighten you, that keep you up at night, filled with dread and with worry? Today, as I said, we're talking about giants, about those obstacles in your life that seem too giant to overcome, fears that you think that you can't fight. I'm sure many of you have heard the story of David and Goliath. For those of you who haven't, the essence of the story is about two countries at war. One side presented a champion that was of a giant stature, might have even been a giant, a man they knew could not be defeated. The war waged on, and the opposite side was unsure how they were going to defeat this champion and what champion they were going to send forth. When a little boy, a very little boy, volunteered to go forward and face this giant alone, and he won.
Yes.
If you don't know the story, or if you're a little rusty on the details, I encourage you to go check it out. You can find it in 1 Samuel chapter 17. When I was deciding to go this route, I think that we all face giants in our life. And when I'm talking about the giants in our life, I'm talking about situations, I'm talking about obstacles, I'm talking about stresses, worries, whatever the case may be for you. We all have them, and how big they seem to us and how undefeatable they seem. I went and pulled one of Marley's books, and I took this adaptation of the very famous story. And there was a lot on either side of it, but this just really seemed to drive the point home. David knew that God was bigger than Goliath. Goliath thought that he was bigger than anyone. David knew God was strong. Goliath thought that he was stronger. David knew when it was time for him to fight the huge giant, God would be fighting with him. Goliath thought that when it was time for him to fight this little boy, he could do it all alone. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. Hear that again. Mm-hmm. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. My God, your God, our God.
Yes.
What giants are you facing today? Are you trying to face them alone with no one at your side? God's words to you today. Do not be afraid. I am with you. That comes from Isaiah chapter 43, verse 5. Do not be afraid of the giants in your life, because no giant is bigger than God, and he is always at your side to face those giants with you. You are not alone. You are not facing your giants by yourself. Be encouraged. Do not be afraid of the giants in your life, because no giant is bigger than God, and he is always at your side to face them with you. Thank you, as always, for joining us for our Be Encouraged moments.